We talk a lot about trust and trustworthiness.
Yeah.
How do you build trustworthiness? I know they're two different things.
Yeah. Well, trust is simple, right? If someone fell down the room right now, I trust we would do something to help them up, right? See if they're okay.
Right.
So that's sort of the humanity in us. We all do that pretty well. Trustworthiness is really built over 15 to 20 years, and it happens in, the everyday of life. So, if I'm texting and you speak to me, I would stop and engage as opposed to giving you half attention or, just ignoring you, right? So in one, we're taking a little bit away from trustworthiness, in the other, we're adding a little bit too, right? Because we're engaging. It's a turning toward.
Right.
And there's a million of those moments that happen, throughout the course of every single day.
Right.
We're never going to hit them all, but it really has to be a trend line over a vast period of time. And we can arrive at a heartfelt sense, that our partner's got our back. But it's really built in the small everyday of life, those small moments. Again, you're never going to hit all of them, but it really needs to be the trend line.
Well, and you really have to look for those moments of when your spouse or partner are speaking to you and you're doing something, and really just engage and realize that is, just nice, and feel, how do you feel when you go to speak and they're ignoring you, know? So
it's emotional intelligence, right?
Right.
They're bids for attention, affection, connection.
Right.
So if I say, hey, how was your day? That's a bid.
Right.
And so you could ignore me, right? It's a failed bid, and it reduces the base of trustworthiness. Or, go, my day was pretty good. What are you doing today? Let's go have lunch, right? So there was a bid, right? It was received. There's another bid made back. My day's going good. Let's go have lunch.
Right.
That's fundamentally emotional intelligence. That's what it's all about. And so when you watch videotape of couples, for the most part, you'll see them sitting around the house, and one of them says something, the other one never responds.
Right.
They're not arguing. They're not fighting. They're just,
watching
they're
TV
making their bids.
or looking at their phones and just
right. They completely ignore the partner. They don't respond. Again, they're not arguing. They're not fighting, but their partner's, engaging them, and they just keep staring at the TV.
right. And that's as simple too as when you walk in the house or you walk in a room, and just a
Correct.
simple acknowledgement.
Correct.
Right.
Yep. The thought with turning towards, right, this idea of, building out trustworthiness is, when my partner engages me, the world stops.
Right.
That's the thought.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
and people go, what if I'm busy? Well, just simply say, hey, honey, let me, I'm tied up. Give me 5 minutes, and I'll be right with you. That's way of turning toward, right?
Right.
As opposed to, just
right.
focusing
Sighing
on
or rolling eyes or whatever,
Or-
not wanting
or-
to be bothered.
or not even acknowledging.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
There you have it.
Thanks.